You can't wear both shoes. You can't do it. You gonna choose that life or choose the other life. You gotta pick and choose, but you can't choose to. You can't do it. Either you gonna put your pimp shoes on or your holy shoes on. Either you gonna put your pimp shoes on or your holy shoes on, vice versa. You know, I see a trend that's been going on. I think some guys are speaking on it, some guys and girls on YouTube, far as the Negro sector is concerned. But I'm going to further elaborate on the terms and conditions of these dysfunctions we have in the YouTube streets when it comes to the Negro race, to speak. It's very detrimental to the process of females, our black females. You know, these guys really think they slick, but actually they hurt themselves by playing with the scripture. You have these guys trying to be actually clergies. You know, how can you be representing the Holy Trinity and you a pimp? So let me get this right. You're a preacher by day on YouTube, and you're a seller of flesh in the nighttime. Or you just put both of them together and you present it in a video form. What I'm getting to, folks, is the hypocrites, false prophets. The guys are still in the life. How can you be a pimp and a practitioner of the Baptist faith, a clergyman, and a pimp at the same time? You got to pick one shoe or the other shoe. You can't have both. And all you doing, brothers, is putting more calamity in y'all lives. Some of y'all already been doxxed. Some of y'all already have been exposed by other YouTubers, which is rightfully so, because people can see it. That's wise enough. If you're going to be a seller of flesh, or you're going to be a prosperous and a generous man in the cloth and try to help the ones that need to be helped through your ministry. But you can't minister to the people hoism and pimpism and Christianity at the same time. What is wrong with y'all, man? And then you got some of these ignorant people supporting these fools. Y'all might as well, let me tell you something about you supporting them, you supporting the lake of fire. Because they playing around with scripture, they quoting scripture. They shouldn't have no words in their mouth about scripture. None. Until they fold that life up. You should not mention nothing about scripture until you in that life of pimpism and exploiting your women, getting funds off a woman laying on her back with Johns, taking penitentiary chances, you and her, and taking chances of getting slumped. I don't know how many stories I heard of pimps sending their women out and they never returned back because some maniac solicited them and then raped them and mutilated them and killed them. And partially, the fault falls on the pimp. You supposed to be protecting your livestock, your you got your stallions out there. You got your herd of hoes. You supposed to protect your hoes. They supposed to have proper checkups. They supposed to razzle and dazzle. They supposed to, you putting them on sale. You putting them on an auction block. But nah, ain't no pimps like that no more. Those back in the days, they don't care. They just want a buck. That's why they so desperate, and that's why they on YouTube. Because the watering hole is got a drought. Been had a drought for a long time because the prostitutes and the hoes then wising up, and they're using social media to pimp themselves, like Instagram, You know, I know they shut Craigslist down and all that, but they ran to Instagram. So, you know, some of these women smart, man. They go back to school, get their entertainment licensings, and they to be directors, and you know, they direct their own pornos and stuff like that. I mean, you got a couple of porn stars that have channels. You know, you got a rack of porn stars that have channels right here on YouTube and making a lot of money and got a lot of views and subscribers. So what the hell they need a middleman? What they need a pimp for? They pimp themselves. But that's a whole nother video. My thing is this: you brothers, you're not fooling me. Y'all fooling yourselves. Y'all should not pick up nothing according to the word until you all in that life of prostitution and pimping your women and pimping black women. And by you doing that, you do not represent the queen. You worse than the slave master. Actually, that pimp stuff was passed down to us by the slave masters. What do you think they was doing? They were selling our women to different plantations, to plantation owners. You know, and you know all those Africans got off those ships and stuff like that. What do you think would happen? What you think would happen? They was auctioning them off. Dudes was paying this for the highest bidder. I want her. They was pimping, man. It's pimping the women and the men. Buck breaking and all that freaked out stuff. Now we had heard that, through years and time, we had heard some of the ignorance and the dysfunctional activities right from the ones who put us in the goddamn slavery to a certain extent. That's a whole nother video too, because you know that stems way how we got over here and stuff like that. I don't want to get to that. The main thing I'm talking about now is I hope y'all see what's going on as far as these men of leisure time. When they up on here at video after video, you got pimps beefing against each other and all kinds of stuff. And I'm going to tell you one thing. I don't know why y'all trying to use the holy books to try to wash away your sins. And you still living that life. You can't have two. That's why I named the video like that. You know, you can't play both. You won't either have to choose the holy shoes or the pimp shoes. And by y'all trying to play both, y'all putting y'all life in danger. Because you're disrespecting the Most High. You're disrespecting the scriptures. You're disrespecting the prophets that was inspired by the Holy Trinity to write the scriptures. You're disrespecting everything, the very foundation of the Holy Bible. Stop disrespecting the Holy Bible. Stop disrespecting the lost books. Stop while y'all ahead. Stop disrespecting the Bible and the lost books. That's what y'all doing. Y'all not fooling nobody. And y'all trying to play both sides of the track. But all y'all doing is just putting y'all feet lower and lower into the pits of hell. It's up to y'all. I done seen it. I know what it leads up to. And then y'all got the audacity to talk about why these youngins act the way they do. They don't got no respect for the game. They shouldn't respect the game. Because guess what? Prostitutes do have babies. Okay? And they've been pimped on all their life. That is the result of your lifestyles in which I want to choose as a career of men selling flesh. And don't talk about these youngins, because some of them is a result from pimpism and hoism. So the results don't come out good. They disrespectful. They violent. They savages. Well, you part of the blame. The society, this society of characters that like to put their woman on Front Street as like flush buckets. So don't talk about these new generations or all these, because majority of them come out of that process. So the sin lingers on, and it goes through the seed too. Also, due to dysfunctional activity and lifestyles, the curse spreads. See how this interconnects? Think about it. I'm out.